Imagine you're hiking alone in the deepest woods at midnight. You haven't seen a soul for miles. Suddenly, your phone, which has had 0 bars all day, pings with a notification. You look down, but there's no message, just a strange, distorted sound. For decades, humanity has been that lone hiker. We've built massive ears, giant satellite dishes to listen to the silence of the stars. We're looking for a hello, a sign that we aren't just a fluke in the dark. And sometimes, the universe actually shouts back. These aren't just noises, they are the strangest signals ever detected. Sounds that made world-class scientists freeze in their tracks. Today, we look at 5 times the cosmos broke its silence. Case 1. The famous wow. In 1977, Jerry Amon was looking at a pile of data at an observatory in Ohio. Suddenly, he saw it. A signal so powerful, so perfect, it looked exactly like what we'd expect from an alien civilization. Jerry was so shocked, he took a red pen, circled the code, and wrote one word in the margin: wow. Why it's strange? It lasted for exactly 72 seconds, the maximum time the telescope could track a single point. It was tuned to a frequency that is very special in the universe. But here's the kicker. We've looked back at that same spot thousands of times since. Nothing. It was a 72-second shout in the dark that never happened again. Was it a passing ship? A cosmic glitch? We still don't know. Case 2. The Cosmic Heartbeat, LGM1. 10 years before the wow signal, a young student named Jocelyn noticed something impossible. A signal pulsing with the precision of a ticking watch. Tick, tick, tick. It was so rhythmic, so artificial, that her team didn't know what to call it. They jokingly named it LGM1. It stood for Little Green Men. The twist? For a few weeks, they genuinely thought they'd found an alien beacon, but the truth was even cooler. They had discovered a pulsar, a dead star that spins so fast it acts like a giant cosmic lighthouse. It wasn't life, but it was the first time we realized the universe has its own heartbeat. Case 3. The ghostly moan of a black hole. If you think space is silent, you haven't heard a black hole. NASA scientists recently sonified the data from a cluster of galaxies. They turned pressure waves into sound. It doesn't sound like music. It sounds like a ghostly deep-sea moan. It feels ancient and a little bit terrifying. It's the sound of a supermassive black hole stirring its surroundings. It's a reminder that the universe isn't just a place, it's an environment that breathes, pushes, and groans under the weight of its own power. It feels less like physics and more like a living, breathing monster. Case 4. The 16-Day Rhythm, FRB 180916. Meet the fast radio bursts, or FRBs. These are massive explosions of energy, as much as the sun produces in a year, but they happen in a blink of an eye. Usually, they are random, but then we found the repeater. From a galaxy 500 million light-years away, something is sending us bursts every hour for 4 days. Then it goes silent for 12 days. Then it starts again. 16 days. Over and over. The feeling? Imagine seeing a light flash from a distant island in the ocean. Flash, flash, flash. You don't know who's there, but you know they have a schedule. It's one of the most mysterious patterns we've ever found in the sky. Case 5. The Hungry Signal, Peritons. Sometimes the mystery is a little more human. For 17 years, astronomers in Australia were baffled by strange signals they called peritons. They looked like they were coming from deep space, but they only happened during lunch hours. In 2015, they finally caught the alien. It wasn't a star, it was the break room microwave. If someone opened the microwave door before it finished beeping, it released a tiny burst of radio waves that fooled the billion-dollar telescope. It's a funny story, but it carries a beautiful lesson. We are so desperate to hear from the stars that sometimes we find meaning in our own noise. Whether it's a glitching microwave or a shouting star, these signals remind us of one thing: we are listening. We are a tiny planet with tiny ears hoping to hear a voice in the dark. And maybe, just maybe, one day the signal we catch won't just be a wow, it'll be a welcome. What do you think? Are we being ignored? Or are we just not smart enough to understand the message yet? Let us know in the comments. Keep looking up.